Crews are out of the breakage zone. Looks like a good start by the Colby group, good start by the Trinity group, and a good start by WPI. Those three crews appear to be edged out in front of UNH and Ithaca, at least in the early going. Lead crew seems to be Trinity by a couple of seats over WPI, with Colby in the hunt. About 130 to the 500. Trinity by a deck and a seat on WPI. Trinity at 36. WPI at 34. Colby a couple of seats down to WPI. So your three leaders, Trinity by a deck and a couple of seats on WPI. WPI by about a deck, maybe a seat and a half over on Colby. Colby has now open water on Ithaca, and over there in lane 1, UNH trails open water behind Ithaca. So Trinity and WPI edging out a little bit on Colby. WPI still seems to be attached to Trinity. Trinity hasn't been able to shake them yet. But I have the Trinity coxswain now on the bowman of Colby. And the Trinity foreman is opposite the bow of the WPI boat. So Colby not going away. They're couple of seats down on WPI over here. Trinity now with a half length on WPI as we move into the third 500. Conditions pretty quick here still. Half a length your margin between first and second, and about little less than a half length between second and third. Trinity at 36. WPI at 34. Colby at 34. And then if we look back to the trailing crews, Ithaca 2 lengths of open back to Colby at 34, and UNH 3 lengths of open back from Ithaca at 33. Up in front, the margin hasn't changed. Maybe WPI's actually eked back in a seat. WPI's bow is now opposite the Trinity 3-man, not the Trinity 4-man. And magically, as if the Trinity coxswain heard us, she's taken some kind of call. She's looking over at the WPI boat, and they're back on the WPI bow in the 4-seat again. But it's been a great race to here. At 500 to go, Trinity crosses in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Pretty impressive at this stage of the season. Sub 6 minute pace. We doubt that it will stay sub 6 minutes for the full 2,000, but that's a pretty good jump out for the first 1,500. Colby hangs tough on WPI. WPI has 3/4 of a length on Colby. The margin still between the 4 and 5 seat. The WPI bow on Trinity. And we'll see whether the engineers can come up with one of their patented last 250 kicks here and take it back from the Bantams from Hartford, Connecticut. WPI WPI has pushed back now a little bit. WPI's bow between the 2 and 3 seats of Trinity, and they have broken clear of Colby as they eat back into Trinity. They now have a couple of seats of open on Colby and a significant margin on the trailing crews. But the race is here at the front. Trinity by a deck and 2 seats now on the Engineers. 2:50 to go. WPI at 34.5. And the WPI bow is now on the bowman from Trinity. Trinity has upped their rate to 38. Going to be really close here. Photo finish. We'll have to wait for the results from the finish line. From our perspective, I think that the Engineers have caught Trinity, but don't take that to the bank.